What's up, everybody? It's Captain Mikey. Welcome back to Demo 401 Update 2.0, exploring only the updated and new areas. So, in the last episode, I went through the boat deck, A deck, and all of first class. And today we are going to go through third class and go through the crew areas. Again, this is just updated areas or new areas only. This is not a full exploration of the ship. So, without any further ado, let's get going. Okay, so we're going to start off here on the aft well deck real quick. Really the only change here is the cargo hatches. The sides have been painted black, and obviously you could see that the covers are off, and it's now just wood with holes in it. And the same one over here, same thing. I'm going to go up here real quick. I know we've pretty much seen all this already. The only updated part here is just the flag. In the previous version, there was no flag. So now we're going to go downstairs into the smoke room real quick. So we are now in the smoke room, and there's really the only updates in this area is I don't know how well you can see it, but the room is a bit smoky. And if you go over here and look down, you can see a lit cigar with smoke rising from it. And then over here is the same thing as well. Otherwise, this room has remained completely the same. And I don't believe... I can't remember if this was here or not in the previous version. Okay, so right here we have some little service pantry. So then we go over here. So this space is all new. This wasn't here before. So now we got this room right over here. This little small, super small room. And you can even see just by looking above that it does not connect to the ceiling whatsoever. So you kind of don't really get any privacy, so I'm sure the people in the next room could hear your conversation. And with this room, you get your own sink. And right here you have a water reservoir. So you pour water into there. And then you got the pipe right there, and it goes right into the sink. And this way you could wash up like a sponge bath, or get some drinking water, or wash your hands or whatever. But yeah, this cabin is is really small. There's not even a cabinet or anything to put your stuff. So this is as far down as we can go in third class. We cannot go down any further, unfortunately. So this is also Scotland Road right here. We are now on E deck. Could look up. See the cargo hatch above. This was the stopping point right here in the previous version, so they opened it up to make it more expansive. Okay, so the next stop on our list here is the turbine engine room. Now we can only get like a somewhat decent look to it. We can go over here and take a look through the bars. And then we can only go up to right here and have a peek at this area right here. And then we can look up. So right now we are looking up. These ladders, they go all the way up the fourth funnel. So this big pipe goes up the middle of the fourth funnel. Pretty cool. So we'll go back down, and then we can go down. This is as far down as we can go. Unfortunately, that'd be great to be able to go further, but unfortunately, no. So we can kind of get somewhat of a glimpse of the turbine engine. And for those of you who are not aware, the turbine engine is what spun the middle, or I guess you could call it the center propeller. So the other two wing propellers were not driven by the turbine engine. But if I go over here and I come here, and this is the engine room. So this is the room where the two wing propellers are driven from. This is so cool. And we can see down there that everything is moving, which is really cool. Nicely done, THG. We'll go over here, and we can go up this ladder, but cannot go through that door, unfortunately. And we can go over here. Now we cannot go down this side, which is unfortunate. But we can look up. And as you can see, that is the engineering casing right there. And these ladders go all the way up to the boat deck. So now we'll head down. That is so cool, and we'll get like a quick little close up of the engine. This is so cool. Alright, yeah, there's a bucket right there, so we can't go any further. That is so cool. This is so cool. It's got to crouch in order to get over here. That is so cool. So let's come down over here. And we are at the bottom of the engine room. You can look at these telegraphs that go directly to the bridge. So as far as I know, these are not hooked up to the actual engine itself. These are just signals to tell the engineers what to do. So I don't know exactly what the process is to make it, like, let's say for example, dead slow ahead. Okay, so I have to wonder, what is the process to make the engines, what they have to do dead slow? I have no clue as to how they would do that. But yes, this is the engine room. I don't know what these are for, but we got a... Oh, maybe is it like its own switchboard or something for the phone, so that the engine room can contact various different places if need be? That's what I'm assuming. Very, very cool. In the previous version of this demo, it was completely dark in here and you really couldn't see anything at all. But now we can see the lights are on. We can see the stairs going up and down. There's like some little elevator there, and we got 2 sacks of potatoes. And this right here, this door, leads into the potato room. Just another quick little thing here. This emergency door right here, it is a stairwell to the engineer's promenade. And I'll show you guys that real quick. And there you go. That is to the engineer's promenade. And it takes you back out onto the boat deck. And it's through this door right here. So Just aft of the third funnel is this door that leads down to Scotland Road. So now we come to a steward's lavvy, and this is their bathroom, and this bathroom holds a secret. Now, in the previous demo, this was not here before. The door was closed, but now it's open. So this is an entirely new space. Got the urinals right there. Got some sinks. Got some mirrors. And we have the toilets. Yep. And see, because they were not environmentally friendly back then, every single toilet on the ship and urinal went out into the ocean. So every time you took a poop and you flushed, your poop would go through a series of pipes and it would eject out on the side of the ship, underneath the water, of course. So, yeah. So we come over here, and there's a secret. What's this? Ooh, the ash place. Ooh, what could that be? Well, let's see. Wow, so this is the ash place. This is definitely a different room. So, a little bit about this room. Yeah, you can fall through there down to the boiler room. But down, anyway, what would happen was when Titanic or not just Titanic, but any ship that was in port, the regulations was you had to, like all the ash from the boilers, you had to put in these buckets, and this machine, this hydraulic lift, would raise and lower these buckets up. And what they do is, with the buckets filled, they would come to the side here, open up the door, and they would throw all the ash onto a barge, because you could not throw the ash out into the ocean. Now, when they were out at sea, I might as well go down there real quick. I'll go down this way, because I'll show you. Oh, yep, that's where I got to crouch. So right now we are in the boiler room, but I just want to show you guys this real quick. So they would normally dump the ash through this hole if they were out at sea, and I'm assuming they would pull this or push it down, however they do it, and I think it fills with water and it flushes out through a series of pipes, and it ejects it from the bottom of the ship. And they would do that when they were only out at sea, not in port. Okay, so back on E-Deck now, on Scotland Road. We're going to go through this door right here to boiler room number 6. Now, I think this was the same boiler room we were just in, literally. But we can go up. We'll go up first. Now we can't go up any further than that. But we can go into here. So this is a new space. Now before, in the past, this door was open. Well, not really open, but like cracked open. So you could only take a peek. But now it is fully open, so we can now get in here. And this right here, this cylinder here, that is the funnel. And we can go over here to the other side of the boiler room. Now I believe this is still boiler room 5, but it's just the other side of it. So now when we look up through the fiddly, we can see the aft end of funnel number 1. So now we'll go down. So this space here, I know like we've gone in the boiler rooms before, but this space was, a lot of it was redone. So yeah, that goes to Scotland Road. A lot of this was changed and redone, so that's why I'm going through it, and it's been updated quite a bit. Look at that, look at that. I'm wondering, are these fresh water tanks or something like that? See, we can kind of go through over here, and this is so cool, guys. This is like majorly cool. So I guess I'll go down a little bit. And now we can look that way. I have to crouch. There we go. And we can cross over through there at any time, if we so choose. Yeah, let's just crouch. Yeah. See, now we're really on top of it. You could see like there's a lot of like ladders and all sorts of walkways here. It's crazy. Can you imagine just walking or trying to walk around these things? With everything just hanging low, all sorts of pipes and whatnot, and with how hot these boilers are, you're touching, you know, imagine you're touching probably hot metal all the time. You know, I'm sure even probably the handrails were probably warm from just the sheer heat alone. It makes you wonder how many people got burned from touching all this stuff. Alright, so now we are in boiler room. What is this? No, is this... Wait, is this boiler room 5 we're in? Or 6? I'm actually pretty confused. No, this has to be 5. Yeah, because 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4, 5. There's 5. There's 5 boilers, and in boiler room 6, there's only 4 double-ended boilers, and in here it's 5. So then, let's see which way is which. Okay. Okay. Okay, I know where I'm at now. So, yeah. Okay. Yes. So, you can actually see the remaining boiler rooms. That's looking aft. So, that's looking towards the stern. And let's see. Yeah, these are closed, so this is the very back end. Got a telephone here. Really cool. Alright. Okay, we'll head forward real quick in between these boilers. Look at how cool the coal looks. That's pretty cool. Let's see. And you see, right, if you can take a look right here. This is the boiler room telegraph, so they would also receive the signals as to what is going on. Obviously, you don't want to be going, dumping coal into these boilers at full speed while only on like slow. So I think the way they did it was if it was slow, you probably slowly shoveled coal in. You didn't go come on, let's go, let's get these, furnaces fed. I don't think it was like that. I think probably only when it was at full, it was probably like that. I could be wrong. I'm probably full of it and don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. But, something interesting that we can do is we can go in here. We are in the coal bunker right now. That's right, we are in one of the coal bunkers. Now, how cool is that? Uh-oh. Am I stuck? Okay, there we go. Whew. All right. It's a very tight space, but yeah, we can get through it. Okay, so a little bit about this area right here with the watertight doors. If you look right through that hole, there's like a little float thing right there. So kind of like the float in the back of a toilet in a toilet tank. So like when the water rises, that float thing ends up floating up and it goes up. And what it does is, if the ship starts to flood underneath, this float will come up and it will automatically release these watertight doors and they will start to close. Now, the other thing about this is there's also a lever that can also release the watertight doors from down here, and the watertight door will close. And the third thing, which is what we all see in the movies, is they released all the watertight doors from the bridge. So we're going to come in here and, oh, what's this? we have the coal fire. That's right. We have the coal fire. Now, I'm not going to really go into that, but the coal fire did not destroy Titanic. It did not make it sink faster. It had nothing to do with the destruction. As a matter of fact, it might have even helped prolong the sinking a little bit. Okay, so now we are in the next boiler room. We're going to go in. And this is one of the other coal bunkers that you can semi-explore. Now, we cannot go up these ladders, unfortunately. But I forget which side it's on. There is another level that we can go through. I forgot what side it's on. Oh, I think it is right here. So we can go up and up and up. Thank God. And we have this hole right here. And now we are on another level. Take this plank right here and yep. And now we are on a secondary level of the coal chutes. So if you ever wanted to know what the coal chutes look like, this is it. Now the thing about being in the coal chutes is this is where a lot of the trimmers would be. What they would do is once coal is in this room, they would come in here with their little lanterns, and yeah, there's a lot of crouching in this room. And they would shovel the coal down through these holes. And then other trimmers would go down there and shovel it from the bottom of the coal chute. Now it's very, 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 very dark in here. So I don't know if I want to spend too much time in here. I'm going to be honest, I'm almost like claustrophobic here, because this is not probably a fun space to be in. In real life, I would not want to be in here. Yeah. Yeah, let me go down and whee! Alright, yeah, time to get out of there. Now, where the heck am I? Let me see if I can gain my bearing. Okay, that's aft. So, okay, right? That's aft, right? Or is that forward? I'm like so turned around right now. Okay, yeah, I'm turned around. Yeah, this is crazy. Just absolutely nuts. Okay, now that we've been through the boiler rooms, we're going to head forward. Now, this is kind of updated a bit, the Fireman's Passage. They're different colors. That's really all about it. Not other things were added too, like pipes and stuff, and of course these stairwells. So we can we can go up these stairwells. I'm trying not to make you guys so dizzy. All right. So we are up at our first major level here. And this is all new spaces. We got a drinking fountain right there. Boy, that kind of makes me actually pretty thirsty right now. So right here, we can go down and we can explore a little bit of the cargo hatch. So let's explore it. Back here, so it's very tight, very tightly packed. And kind of go back over here. Just kind of take a look at all the boxes and everything. Come over this way. And we have ourselves a treasure box with gold and jewels and coins. I like how they threw that in there. So yeah, that's this cargo hold. Can kind of work our way around it. So now we can climb. And we're going to climb these stairs again to the next level. I apologize if you guys got a little dizzy there. Alright, so this way, we go this way, and now here we are getting towards the very bow of the ship. And if it looks like it's tilted, that's because in a way it is, but not because it's sinking, but because of the shear. You can really see the shear right here at the bow of the ship. So you got these wooden tables, and then over here you got all these berths. Now I forgot, but THG even told us what which berths these were, but I forget if they were the trimmers or the stokers or the firemen. They each kind of had their own like sections of berths. So yeah, come in here. Can you look at this? This one little cabinet for all these people in here. Just That's incredible. Like, that's not a lot of space. Same thing in here. Then we come over this way, and we have another berthing section right here. And look, this one's even smaller. So look at this. We got 2, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 people. So you're supposed to fit 12 people's clothes in this little cabinet. That's a little too crazy. But then again, I guess you have these right here too, so I guess that could help. So you got another little hangout spot right here. Play some cards or have a drink. So the next space will go up again. So now we're on E deck. So we'll come over this way. Yeah. You can see those pipes. Now, we come over here. And now we're, again, I don't remember whose bunks these were. Very, very plain. So we come over here, and one of the interesting things here, we have the anchor chain lockers. That's right, we are now in the anchor chain lockers. So that's for port. That's the port anchor chains. And this is the starboard anchor chains. This was a very, very, very dangerous room to be in. But yeah. Climb up. There we go. So go up another deck. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, so now we are completely at the top of this stairwell here. And then right here we have some, I guess you could call it a garbage disposal. It looks like a toilet, but it's not. I guess like all the galleys had, like the kitchen galleys had this thing too. So again, there's that. So now here we come up to C deck. Then we can come in here. And right here we have a crew mess right here. This was the crew mess. So this is where they just gathered and ate. And look at that, you can see the shape of the ship and the steel beams. Yes, sir. Oh, and if I go... Yeah, because that's the stairs I came up from. If I go right here, and this is one of the crew galleys. So we got plates. This was like this box right here was a coal, I guess you could call it a coal box. So just kind of like the coal chutes in the boiler room. This is where they stored the coal. Now, someone said that this was like a warmer or something like that, or some kind of hot thing. What happened like with the refrigerator stuff though? Because what about like stuff that needed to be refrigerated and kept cool, like milk and certain things like meats? You know, you had to keep them frozen and stuff like that. So, and I don't see anything in here that could represent a freezer, fridge type of thing. So we got a sink to wash the dishes. And we have these things so that they can make like hot soups and stuff. Right here's a potato peeler called the Cornhill. And this was a funny, a crazy invention of peeling potatoes and stuff like that. The potato peeler. And here's that like trash receptacle thing that you pour like all the old food and like potato skins, and you just flush it down like a toilet, down and through there, and it ejects out of the side of the ship. So yeah, we got a nice stove top and oven right here, and it's a coal burning stove slash oven. Very, very nice. Yeah, see, you can even look in there. Full of bricks. That's really cool. Can you imagine how heavy this thing was? Especially since it's made of like steel and bricks. This thing probably weighs like 5,000 pounds. That's crazy. So we'll go over here. And before I do, okay, that goes down the way we came up. I forgot if there was any other rooms. So that takes us to the first class promenade. So unfortunately, we cannot go on the forecastle deck above or the forward well deck. Super cool. So here we are just underneath the forecastle deck, and we are in this room right here that has all these steam winches and gears that control all the bollards and the anchor chains and everything else that's above here. All the machinery that they use is down here. The operational stuff. Can kind of go in this cage a little bit and see this fan right here. Just a little bit. It's caged off. Got some bollards here. And we can even look at the color of the water. It reminds me of the Caribbean. It's like so blue and beautiful. It really does remind me of the Caribbean. I love that. So we have all this right here. All this machinery. We have this cable winch for the which goes out over here for the one anchor, like the center anchor, I guess you could call it. And then right down here, if I can go down, yep, we have the ship's store. Or at least that's what it's labeled. Store, storage. Now we cannot go down there, sadly. But yeah, this is just a storage area. You can see all the frames of the ship. So we are literally pretty much at the very prow, like the very point of the ship. So I can go up. And then, oh, right. You can go up this little thing. So this ladder here went up to the forecastle deck. So I'm sure during docking they would have that open and they could shout orders down from there and whatnot. And over here, and we can get through. Yep. Yeah, this is it. See that? We are now at the very tip, and we can look out at the ocean. How cool is that? This is literally the tip of the ship. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I wonder, can we crawl underneath there? No. That'd be cool, though. Okay, okay, there we go. Oh, yeah. So cool. And then we can... Ah! Oh, I just broke my legs. Just broke my whole body by falling down. Okay, so back down onto Scotland Road. Can come over here and we can look down to the next level. Now down there's nothing new, so I won't be going down there, but I can look up a little bit, and that's opened. And then I can come over here, and see that this is opened up a bit. And then I come walking over here, and a new space. We have the Master of Arms cabin. And boy, did he have a very, very small cabin. I mean, this is a really, really small cabin. Way too small. But yes, this is what the Master of Arms cabin. So next we will go up. Now, as far as I know, the only really new things in this space are this map right here. I tried looking for it in the previous version of this, and it wasn't there before. Now it is. And again, these are open. These are the forward cargo holds. So yeah, you could see the mast. And one other updates here. You can go fully up the stairs, but you cannot go out. And same thing with the other side as well. But the other cool thing that's in here is this door right here to the crew companionway. Now this takes us into this area right here. Now we cannot go down the stairs, but we can go upstairs, and we are right back at the hallway right here where we were already looking at things. There's the hole I fell down. You can get some pretty cool views. Like, look at that. That's a really cool view right there. That's really, really cool. But anyway, the very, very last place that is new on this ship. This is the very last thing. Come over here. Come into here. And what's this? Oh. Guess what? We can go in here and look up. And see how cool this is? So now, I click on this, and now we can be in the crow's nest. So I saved, in a way, the best for last. How cool is that? Now we get this ultimate view of the ocean and the ship around us. This is so cool, just standing in the crow's nest. And here we got the bell. Ding, ding, ding. Iceberg right ahead. We have the phone right here, but I heard that they might have to switch it and put it over there on that side. Yeah, because Fleet was standing right here, I believe, and Lee was standing on the other side of the bell, and they both spotted the iceberg, and he grabbed the thing, the bell here, and went ding, ding, ding. And because the phone was supposed to be next to him, which is why they need to move it to right here, he picked up the phone, rang the bridge, and told them, "Iceberg right ahead." And that was it. That's history. So, that's it, everybody. that is it. That is the end of this video of new and updated Spaces Only. I hope you guys had a blast. I know I did. And again, thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for further videos. I don't know what they'll be yet, but stay tuned. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, tell me what you guys think, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.